I'm Charlotte Stevenson. I'm a Research Support Officer at Leeds University Business School and the organiser of the Festival of Ideas. And for 2019, the Festival of Ideas was organised in partnership with Nexus, with the aim of bringing in business practitioners and policymakers to find out more about our research and hopefully collaborate on future research projects. The day was a huge success and it was really nice to see so many people talking and finding out about our research. And we hope there'll be many more events like this in the future.
Okay, so I'm Jo Ingold. I'm an Associate Professor of Human Resource Management and Public Policy at Leeds University Business School, and it was a pleasure to start the Festival of Ideas 2019 with an opening plenary with my colleagues from the Department for Work and Pensions. We talked about our collaborative journey, which basically was about our personal trajectories, but how they kind of mapped together at various points in time, and how it came to pass that we've now got this collaborative partnership between the business school and the Department for Work and Pensions. And I hope that what people have taken from today is the importance of collaboration between business and the policymakers and the university more broadly, but particularly the business school. And I hope that stimulates some new partnerships.
I'm Kirsto Panja and I'm Professor of Strategy Innovation at Leeds University Business School. Presenting at Leeds Festival of Ideas is always very exciting because you have to talk to the different community. You don't talk with your colleagues, academics, and there is a particular challenge talking about innovation, especially about disruptive technologies, because our colleagues from other disciplines assume that innovation essentially is about technology. It's about solving technological problems, or it's about discovery of new scientific insights, and then these somehow miraculously get commercialized. On the other hand, companies that were also present at the event, they understand innovation perhaps in a slightly wider context. They understand that something has to be commercialized, but they also don't really understand that innovation is essentially a big organizational and management problem.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca Panajak. I'm a lecturer in the Business School at Leeds. I work in the Organisational Behaviour Psychology group. Today I was presenting on our research, which is to do with motivation, productivity and personal resilience. And we're interested now in actually working out when employees are actually under conflict, in terms of they might have a drive to behave in a certain way, but they're not allowed to behave in that way, or they have two different tasks that they need to achieve, but actually those tasks are inhibiting each other. So we're interested in our group, not just in terms of how we need to improve people's skills to make them more productive, but actually how there's a psychology edge in terms of their emotions, their motivations, and that's what's going to be making the difference to productivity.
Hi, I'm Yi Chin from Marketing Division. So my topic is about how to stimulate virtuous behaviors from a marketing perspective. To recognize the coexistence of virtuous and vice behaviors, we want to find the patterns of these two behaviors, and then the next step is to know how to increase frequency of virtuous behaviors, and by looking at subjective well-being, experiential settings, and perceived value.
So the event's been great today, presenting in the Communication and Behaviour group as part of the Festival of Ideas. So first of all, I met Yi Chen, and I realised that over in the marketing division within the same business school, that their research is actually very similar to the research we've been looking at. But Yi Chen looks at it in terms of different contexts, whereas we're looking at it in terms of employees within the workplace. Then it was really interesting because I basically at the start of the presentation asked people to write down the psychological or behavioural or cognitive or emotional issues that they might have themselves within the workplace, or that they've seen amongst other employees. And then we saw how my presentation basically spoke to those ideas. So people can basically come forwards and say what knowledge they need within the workplace. And we can then speak to people and say, oh, well, this knowledge exists, you need some consultancy work. Or we can say, actually, that knowledge doesn't exist, so we need to collaborate on a research project.
Hi, this is Arpita. I have just spent this afternoon on a panel on human side of technological innovation at the Festival of Ideas here at the Leeds University Business School. My research, which looks at the implications for socioeconomic inequalities of the digital revolution that is upon us right now, I was able to talk on this research today in this space that covered people from academia, industry, and policy practitioners. And it was wonderful to receive feedback and comments from the wider audience as well as from my fellow colleagues. And I had a wonderful experience this time at the Festival of Ideas.
My name is Mihaela Gruia. I'm the founder and managing director of Research Retold. We are a Leeds-based business, and it's my first time that I'm attending the Festival of Ideas, and it's fantastic to see what kind of research projects and opportunities are available at the Leeds University Business School, and the kind of collaborations available between business owners and businesses in the region with the university.